Bullish Polkadot, spot, cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $17.40 and $32.87 by 2030. Market investigators accept spec could reach $13.54 by 2025. Bearish Polkadot market cost expectation for 2023 is $3.09. Polkadot, DAB, presentation. A convention called Polkadot interfaces blockchains, empowering the exchange of riches and information between beforehand contrary organizations like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Being adaptable and quick is additionally planned. The DAB digital money can be sold or bought on Coinbase and other trade stages and is utilized for marking and administration. Assuming you are hoping to put resources into Polkadot, the 8 underneath could assist you with settling on your choice. What is Polkadot, spot? In the same way as other post-Bitcoin cryptographic forms of money, Polkadot is a decentralized convention and a symbolic that can be exchanged or bought on trades like Coinbase. The Polkadot conventions are made to safely interface detached blockchains so information or worth can move between, for example, the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains, without requiring a delegate. Utilizing various equal blockchains, frequently known as parachains, which are utilized to offload the handling interest from the essential blockchain, it is likewise expected to be fast and versatile. Inside the Polkadot organization, the Polkadot tokens, SPEC, have two primary purposes. First and foremost, administration tokens give proprietors a say in the convention's bearing. Besides, it is likewise used to stake through which the Polkadot network confirms exchanges and produces another spot. On trades like Coinbase, you can trade DAB under your growth strategy. Polkadot Key Examination. A local cache of the Polkadot convention, which plans to offer interoperability to the blockchain business by interfacing profits, public and confidential chains, and different advances in the crypto area into a solitary web, is Polkadot, SPEC. Polkadot's advancement started in 2016, and the organization formally appeared in May 2020. One of its makers is the previous CTO of Ethereum, Gavin Wood. With so many blockchains competing for incomparability, Polkadot's group started with a direct speculation. What might occur in the event that there was no evident victor? To permit the numerous blockchains to coincide, Polkadot fostered an answer as opposed to joining the race. This is made conceivable by three significant elements. Polkadot transfer chain, which is urgent to the Polkadot biological system. It joins all that while likewise giving security. Parachains, otherwise called equal chains, are independent, however connected to the handoff blockchains that might be leased by different ventures for use in their applications. Bridges that consider availability with other blockchains. The Polkadot network is safeguarded by the Agreement Convention Assigned Verification of Stake (NPS). This implies that the nominators should initially pick dependable validators. Approval and selection both require the marking of DAB tokens. DAB is likewise utilized as an administration token to interface new parachains. Polkadot is right now worth $3.87 United States dollars. DAB has moved 4.15% as of now with an exchanging volume of $90,533,060. Polkadot is right now positioned 16 among all digital forms of money, with a mark using the general strength file, RSI, moving weighted normal, MWA, Williams fractal, and moving normal union difference, MACD, from the outline above. We can decide cost designs for Polkadot, SPEC, to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation gauges utilize constant Polkadot, spot, market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost forecasts in view of current market movement. Polkadot, SPEC, Value Expectation 2023. Polkadot, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital currencies to rise this year, DAB. The DAB cost conjecture for 2023 expects a critical expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $5.80. Similarly as with other cryptographic forms of money, the ascent will be steady, however no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $5.41 in cost is very aggressive, however it is attainable sooner rather than later given expected joint efforts and headways. SPEC is supposed to have a base worth of $4.64. Polkadot, spot, Value Expectation 2024. Out of 2024, Polkadot DAB cost forecast has a lot of space for extension. Because of the possible declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of SPEC will before long outperform $9.67. In any case, we ought to hold back to check whether the SPEC's general strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, spot will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $7.73 and a typical exchanging cost of $8.51. Polkadot, spec, value forecast 2025. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $13.54 and spot might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. Spec is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $12.37 and a low of $11.60 in 2025. Polkadot, spot, value expectation 2026. Assuming that Polkadot effectively supports market opinion among digital currency devotees, the DAB coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, SPEC will be green in 2026. The SPEC is supposed to reach and outperform its unequaled high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual money will be valued at $17.40, with a base cost of $15.47 and a typical cost of $16.24. Polkadot, spec, value expectation 2027. After some broad determining and specialized examination, we gauge the spot cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $20.11 by 2027, with a base cost of $19.34 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, spot has a greatest value worth of $21.27. Polkadot, DAB, value expectation 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $23.98. In the event that DAB figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a greatest cost of $25.14. Neglecting to accumulate the help spec needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $23.20. Polkadot, spec, value expectation 2029. While spot is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry communication, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been put at $27.07 and a yearly cost close above $29 in 2029. Polkadot, spot, value expectation 2030. By 2030, Polkadot will at long last outperform its past ETH values and record new cost levels. The base cost could be $30.94 and possibly arrive at a most extreme value worth of $32.87, averaging out at $31.71. And Polkadot is intended to be the web of blockchain, permitting various chains to work on a similar organization and helping with settling current versatility and interoperability issues to work with the utilization of digital currencies. Polkadot will help with the development of chains turning out to be more particular, bringing about the making of a persuasive organization, as no ideal blockchain can uphold movement